Simply Oishii channel. I'm Miyuki, and in this video I'm going to talk about the tools I use for making Nerikiri Wagashi. The most commonly used tool is the SANKAKU. SANKAKU is, in English, it's triangle stick or triangle bar. And I have these two kinds of triangle bars that I use in class. The wooden one is made from cherry wood and is used by most wagashi makers. It's handcrafted and it has a tip to make a chrysanthemum center, which is beautifully carved. Because it's made from wood, you'll need to take care of it properly. It needs a bit of more attention. You need to wash it in warm water only, and don't use any washing up liquid or soap because it's going to leave a smell on the wood. In general, we don't use any soap to clean the wagashi tools because there's no oil in the ingredients. You shouldn't keep it soaked in the water for a long time because it's going to change its shape. And once you wash it, you need to dry it well and keep it in a well-ventilated place to prevent it from becoming moldy like other wooden tools. I have another one which is made from plastic. It also has a chrysanthemum center and it also has the 3 lines. Actually, this triangle stick has 3 lines, which is the sharp line and the soft curved line, like this. You can see the different kind of lines that you can make with this triangle stick, and the double line. This also have the double lines. The advantage of this one that is obviously easier to take care of compared to the wooden one, and it's much cheaper. It's like half price. It says that it's not widely available. I only know one online shop, which is actually a cooking school that sells it, and I think it's the original product because I've never seen it sold elsewhere. I'll put a link on their website in the description. If you want to get the wooden one, you can also buy it online or go to KAPPABASHI shopping street to buy it. KAPPABASHI shopping street is also called the kitchen street. It's located in East Tokyo, which sells all the wagashi tools and also anything related to cooking, all the cooking utensils and anything related to the restaurant industry, from signs and lanterns and menu holders and everything like that. So if you're a cooking enthusiast, you should definitely visit KAPPABASHI when you're in Tokyo. I have a map on my website which tells you all about the wagashi shops in KAPPABASHI, and so I'll put a link in the description page. So if you're interested to go to KAPPABASHI, please visit my website. If you don't have a SANKAKU, you can use a spatula or a back of a dinner knife. Maybe the spatula would work better because there's a little bit of a curve there. Here, if you can see. So you can use this side to make the lines. The other tool that I use very frequently is this tool called MARUBO. Maru in Japanese means round and bo means stick or bar. So this tool is to make petals, flower petals, push out the dough to make flower petals. And actually this is for sugar craft. It's a plastic one because the wooden ones for wagashi making, it's kind of hard to come by because they're handmade. So you can use anything that has a round tip. Like this is a chopstick that I got from my friend in England, and it has a round tip, so I use this in class. And another thing that is very good to use is the paintbrush. The end of the paintbrush is really great to use because it comes in various sizes. The other item that is very heavily used in my class is the sarashi cloth. Sadashi cloth is a cloth made out of 100% cotton that can be bleached, and it's used for wagashi making and also for cooking, like for straining the fish stock and things. So this is a very multi-purpose cloth. I use this for kneading the dough. I use this to keep the, I would like wet this and wring it very tightly, and then use it to keep the dough from drying out. I use this to roll out the dough. I use this to cut out the dough. And I use this to press the dough flat. So it's, and also you can use this cloth to make shapes by wringing it. So this is very important. And this usually comes in a 10-meter roll like this. Okay. And what I do is just take it out. So it's like this. And cut it in 50 centimeters and just sew the ends. Most people do not sew the ends. You can just use it as just cutting it. But because I use it almost every day, and when you wash it, the little threads come out. So I usually just kind of sew that end like this. So it's like this. So it's like this. You see this end and this end is sewn. You don't have to sew this end. And this is like 50 centimeters, then it's sewed in, so it's probably like 45 or something like that. And I use the big one to knead the dough, like this. And the other two, and then I cut a smaller one, like this. This is like half size. And this is just to roll out the dough or shape the dough. So there's two sizes. If you don't have sarashi, you can use any cotton cloth, or sometimes we use silk cloth, and that makes finer patterns. But you can use any cotton cloth, like a cheesecloth or even a handkerchief, as long as it's clean. You can clean it by either bleaching it or boiling it. So just make sure it's clean, because after you use it, we don't bake the wagashi, so it's eaten as it is. So it must be your hands and the cloth must be very clean. Now the other thing is, it's very handy if you have something like this to work on. It's like this is a very thin cutting board, or a cutting sheet that we call it. This is very handy. If you don't have this, you can just have a ruler, because sometimes we need to roll out the dough or cut the dough in certain sizes. And I use this one with the measurement, like 6 centimeters, or this one is 8 centimeters. This is 4 by 9. And I've written it on the board and laminated the back. But if you don't have this, you can just use a very clean worktop. Just make sure it's very clean. And these are the other tools that I use in class, like a tea strainer. Or this is a little bit, this is finer and this is a bit coarse. So these are to make shreds for the center of the flowers or the pollens. And a rolling pin. It actually was a big one that I got in a 100-yen shop, but I cut it short because I only need this much. And it's handy if you have a scraper, because then if the dough sticks to the sheet, you can just scrape it off. But you don't have to. It's not that necessary, but it's handy to have. And this toothpick is very handy to make lines. And a set of bamboo skewers are handy to use as chopsticks to pick up little fine things. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to learn more about wagashi making or Japanese cooking, please subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to join my wagashi classes online or visit my cooking class here in Tokyo in my kitchen, please go to my website or Facebook page for more details. Thanks for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.